I wanted to talk about, or more or less do a follow-up to the video I made 2 years ago, I think it's 2 years ago, called The Reality of Working Full-Time. This has been a long time coming. I've been meaning to make this video for so long now, and I've finally got around to it, and I think I've collected my thoughts well enough to do it now, so we're just going to jump right in. It's really bittersweet to see the amount of comments, because all of them are saying that they resonate with me and what I'm saying. I mean, the subject matter of the video was about how bloody depressed I was working full-time, and a lot of the comments, and I get comments on my new videos as well saying, oh, you know, what are you doing now, what are you up to, are you still working full-time? I get a lot of questions like that, so I thought I'd just do it all in bulk and just do like a video now about it, and just where I am and stuff. So just a bit of a backstory. I filmed that video 2.5 years ago or something like that, and it was, at the time, I was working in retail. I didn't really explain where I was at the time of that video, but basically I was working full-time in retail. I was doing that about 40 hours a week. At this job I did, and looking back this is insane, but I did 6-day weeks. 6-day weeks are not on. I mean, I don't see the point of it. You have enough staff to, I mean, you should have enough staff to disperse the workload and to disperse the presence on shop floor or whatever. There is enough people to do that, so why am I working 6 days in a row? It still doesn't make any sense to me. The thing with retail is that there's not a lot of room to progress unless you really want to spend the next 10 years of your life there. And for what? To be like a store manager? Because that's not really good for you if that's what you want to do, but that really is not a fulfilling dream of mine. So unless you really want to progress, it really is it's a dead-end job. I mean, I hate to say it, but it really is. It's not, there's no real room for growth. But I did kid myself for a few years, and I thought, well, maybe I can work my way up. And I tried. I was great at my job. I was absolutely fantastic. I had such a great working ethic, and I do everywhere I go. But this job in particular, I really excelled. I still feel like to this day it was not recognised. I burnt myself out trying to please others, and I really pushed the boat out. I really did my best with that job, and the recognition just wasn't there. I did end up leaving that job. I ended up leaving retail, left the garden centre behind, and I went to work in an office. When I complained to people about working in retail, they always said, Vic, just go work in an office. They were like, you'd love it. Weekends off, no more 6-day weeks. You wouldn't feel as burnt out. You know, you just sit at your desk all day and just kind of mind your own business, and you do your own thing. You don't have to worry about the pressures of recognition and stuff. It's very much, you know, you stay in your lane and you do your thing. And I was like, you know what, that sounds like I can do that. That sounds great. I accepted the first office job that I got offered through my applying, and I'm still there to this day. So I left retail and I went into the world of conveyancing, which isn't my dream job either, to be honest. I thought working in an office was going to be a breeze. I thought, you know what, no more weekends. I can just sit at my desk and I can be a lazy sod. I was like, life's going to be a breeze working 9 till 5, because previously at my retail job I was working 9 till 6. The grass is definitely not greener on the other side. There are so many cons to working in an office that people don't tell you. Sure, having a weekend off every weekend is nice, but I can't do things like, I can't go to the post office, I can't go to the bank, I can't go shopping without it being so busy. I can't get parked anywhere on a weekend. Like, there's things that people just don't tell you about. When I worked in retail, I had every Wednesday off, so I could go to the dentist, I could make doctor's appointments. Do you know how hard it is to get a doctor's appointment when you work 9 AM until 5:30 PM? It's impossible. So I've gone from doing 40 hours a week to like 35 or something. So it really hasn't made a world of difference. I'm still working full time. I still feel incredibly burnt out. I feel like working Monday to Friday, 9 till 5:30 every day, plus a combined 10-hour commute for the week, where's the time to do anything that I like? Do you know what I mean? So to cut a long story short, I'm still not really happy where I am. Yeah, it's nice having weekends off, and I suppose there are some perks to my new job, but I'm still working full-time, and having a full-time job, especially at my age, is soaking up a lot of my prime time. I did watch my reality of working full-time video just before this, just to kind of brief myself, and I think I was more visibly frustrated back then because I didn't know what I wanted to do, and I still don't. I don't have a dream. I don't have a dream job. I don't have a goal. To be honest, my dream job is to just not work. You know, I think that's everyone's dream job. I just don't want to do this anymore. It just seems so monotonous. I don't know why we subject ourselves to it. I didn't choose to do this. I didn't choose to be born into this lifestyle, but I have to do it. We all have to do it, and it's just taken such an adverse effect on my mental health, honestly. Working full-time and not having time for yourself is just so crippling. It's just not. I can't remember the last time I did something for myself. I just don't have the time. I don't have the time. I love making videos, right? But I don't have the time to do it. Do you know what I mean? And it's a hobby, it's something that I enjoy, but I just don't have time to do it. Time seems to be a reoccurring theme here. Another crazy thing I've noticed about working full-time in an office is how much my body has changed. This is the worst thing for me. Oh my god, it's awful. So when I worked in retail, I was practically running all the time. I was walking up and down, carrying goods everywhere. Like I really pushed my body to its limits. Like I would go home and ache most nights. I don't know how many steps I did every day, but it was well over 10k. It was insane. So going from that to a sit-down office job, my body hates me now. My metabolism has it's just depleted. It's awful. My body just isn't good at breaking down food anymore because I'm sat down all the time. And don't even get me started on how, I mean, it's just so against human nature to sit down for 8 hours a day. It's wrong. It's so wrong. I don't understand why why is it so normalised? I don't understand that. How many hours is that a week? Over 30 hours a week sat on my arse. Can you believe that? That's insane. I really don't like it, and I admire people who are happy sitting down for their job every day, because I don't think I can do it. I think when you express your misery to people about working full-time, they usually say things like, oh well, everyone hates their job, everyone's unhappy. But why is that the norm? Why are we all unhappy working? Doesn't really make sense to me. Surely we should change that. We're not going to change. We're just going to keep going as it is. Okay, fair enough. So yeah, I don't know what I want to do, to be honest. I really don't know where to go. And when I was watching that video back, I kept talking about career paths. Still don't know how to say it. I don't know what I was talking about then. Because I don't know what I want to do. I genuinely don't. I have ideas and, you know, fleeting thoughts of what I think I want to do, but none of them are really concrete. I think it's important to know that there are always people that feel the same way as you, and not in a sense of, oh, everyone's miserable, just in the sense of you're not the only one that feels stuck. You know, I've spent most of my young adult years wondering what the hell I want to do with my life, because I don't know, and I know for a fact I don't want to do this. I don't want to work full-time. Don't get me wrong, I would work full-time doing something I love, but I think what doesn't help is that a lot of us aren't doing what we love full-time, you know. And I've said this to so many people lately, but when I find myself getting stressed at work, something that always comes to mind is that, oh my god, I'm getting stressed over a job that I don't even like, you know. And I think to myself, I wish I could get stressed about a job where I love what I'm doing. The thing that really annoys me is that employers have a really skewed view of what employees want in terms of perks and incentives. I have talked about this a lot throughout this video, but I really value time. I value time off. I value holiday, and holiday allowance is a lot stingier in an office job. In terms of employers, I feel like they look at their employees and think, how can we make them want to come, you know, how can we make them want to enjoy their job? How can we keep them here, you know what I mean? And they do things like, I don't know, giving out a bottle of wine, or, you know, providing snacks and getting someone in to bring donuts into the office and stuff like that. And it's like, no, people just want time off. People just want time off, even if it's something like letting us go home early every Friday or something. You can keep all of your perks, you can keep all of your incentives. I just want time off. Just give the people a little bit more holiday allowance, and I'm sure they would appreciate it. And there's always the argument of, oh, but we need people in, and we need, you know, this is a busy season, we can't have people on holiday. People don't enjoy work. You know, if you're like me and you're just trying to make ends meet, the chances are you don't enjoy your job. And I think employers just don't understand that we just value time off. We value time off. We make our money, and we don't really even get time to spend it. Stop dangling carrots and just genuinely give staff what they want. Give them time away from the company. Give them time away from retail, from the shop floor, from their colleagues, because we have our own friends and families, you know? And I just think giving us more time outside of work will only benefit you as an employer. I don't know, that's a whole other thing. I just think employers should give employees a lot more time off. I get really hot-headed about holiday allowance and time off. I think I'm done. I think I'm done here. My work here is done. I just wanted to give you a little update and just show you where I am and stuff. And yes, I hope you're all doing well. I'll check in with you soon. Stay well, and I'll see you later. Bye.